Hello everyone, welcome back. This is video number 5 of our video journal of us going through Kansas State and also going through whatever the hell I'm going to do with my life, I guess. I mean, it changes on a daily basis. This week has been particularly hard. I am struggling a little bit, really tired. Just a lot of people need a lot of stuff for me. I'm a dad first, I'm a husband, and I'm also part of just regular family life, I guess. So this video is going to be a little bit of a low, but it's going to lead to some positive things. When we're pursuing something difficult and hard, and people don't understand that, you really go through the journey alone by yourself until you get to a point where people want to start sharing in your journey. And that, I think I'm reaching that lonely point where you're not really fitting in with your friends. You're not fitting in with the friends that you want to be friends with. You just don't have the same level of skill, I guess, to be with them. So I just feel kind of stuck right now. I feel like in that lonely period. The reason for these videos is to try to combat that, try to mitigate that loneliness, and to get a little bit of connection. The positive thing that I'm seeing, especially from these videos, was my last video got 14 views. I couldn't be more excited about 14 views. That means 14 people took time out of their day to listen to me talk, possibly about nothing, or maybe I'm inspiring another journey somewhere, and then I'll start seeing a YouTube series of, maybe I did something in somebody's life, which would be awesome. So, little of a pivot change here. I know my first video that I posted for LinkedIn went into kind of like, why am I doing this transformation? Why am I wanting to go down this path? What am I wanting to create and build? Where's this journey going to go? And, I have the direction. I have the path that I want to go. And I seen a job the other day. Actually, seen 2 jobs. And I couldn't be more excited about them. They look so exciting. It was stepping outside the field that I'm usually in. A real big comfort zone is manufacturing. And I just don't know if I want to go back to manufacturing. The only reason why I say that is, I've had so many talks over the past year of what direction is manufacturing going to take, and what is it taking with my degree? I'm learning a degree. I want to apply the degree because I see that there's a need for this, but where do I apply this at? And there's ongoing debates just all over the place. One debate that I've seen is ladder logic versus new programming skills. But the argument always comes back to what can you have at your facility? And most of the answers that are coming back is these are old facilities. They're going to keep doing what they're doing because it's profitable. The machines are working a certain way, and don't change it. And so this wasn't discouraging. It's just pushing me into another zone where I'm unfamiliar and a little uncomfortable. Let me fix my hair. Okay, there we go. That was gonna bug me if I see my hair right here. Something that going back to manufacturing would provide a level of comfort and a level of, I don't know, not pushing myself and going into this uncomfortable state where I'm going to have to do something new, which I have experience in, working on aircraft. That I worked on F-16s when I was a lot younger. And well, like 10 years ago, 12 years, 13 years ago, 13 years ago. But I'd like to go back into the aircraft industry, and I'd like to do it. I don't know which company, but I had a discussion for someone from Northrop Grumman, excellent mentor. But he pointed out some really good things, and he was like, you need to look for things that are in your area, things that you can do, and by the grace of God, there is a job that opened up, and I looked at the job description, and I was like, I think I want to go into there. And so today, as day one, we are going to start working towards, and you guys are going to come along this journey of me going into being a drone integration engineer. Now, if that leads to something, awesome. I did something great on this channel. Maybe I can create opportunities for other people. If I fail, you guys are going to watch a great journey of me putting a lot of work into something that's just going to fail. But I don't think it will. There's no failure is always something great. But I think the greats always have to fall before they do the thing that they wanted to. I mean, that was true with the Bulls. What was it, the 1990, before they won in 91, 91. The migraine game, all the great teams have always had to fail before they seen that success that they've been wanting and they've been chasing. And I think I'm ready to step away from manufacturing, and I think I'm ready to step into a new world. And my degree, I hope, will take me there. K-State will take me there. I'm representing a school with alumni, and so representing that and having that legacy, especially with the Air Force, there's a certain legacy that you have to uphold, and you have to be there for the alumni, people coming up, especially veterans. So in this channel, you're going to go through and you're going to start seeing the transformation of me going from an AI controls engineer, which is still the same exact job, just on something flying and doing other stuff, to me getting back into the aircraft industry, and preferably in the drone area. So I am excited to announce that. I'm ready to step in that field. I'm ready to take that jump. I do want to use this platform to show what projects am I doing. So I need to finish out this semester first. From there, I will take you guys along, what's going to be happening next. So I still have some research to do on this before I fully give 100% commitment to this and say, like, okay, well, we're 100% committed, but finding the right path and then making the videos according to what is happening in that path. So I'm going to go through, look for training. I'm going to go through with my school and see what my school can provide. I'm going to look through, I already see the jobs. So it's not a matter of finding the jobs. It's just finding myself to get better and better and better and better. And to keep going on this journey that we're going to be going through. I know I like to post more videos. It's just when life becomes demanding and I'm having a little bit of a rough patch, it's hard to get on here and put a smiley face on. But I wanted to get into this. I wanted to get a video out. I wanted to show, this is the path and the decision that I made for me, and hopefully it's a positive effect, and we push through it. So guys, we have the end goal, and we're going to go through with it. I'm going to work really hard, I want you guys to see what happens. And I'm doing this from the perspective of being a newbie. So I am probably going to make so many mistakes or learn the wrong thing. I don't know. But, we're going to get some help from ChatGPT. We're going to talk to some people in the industry. We're going to get some training. We're going to see what the VA can do to kind of help you out. So if you're a vet and you're wanting to get into this, what the VA can do to help you. Also, too, specifically with artificial intelligence, how can we build autonomy, and then how do we program that in there? And so I'd like to figure out all the programming and get that going. So I'm happy to roll this out. I'm happy to announce that, especially for myself, saying it out loud. This is validation to myself that this is the goal that we're committing to. And so I'm very good that if there's a goal in mind and that there's a finish line, then I can follow through on this. Instead of having something where I'm constantly chasing, instead of having something that is more grounded. Well, I mean, not working on drones is grounding, but because we're in the air. But I just thought that was funny. So we're gonna ground ourselves in this goal, and we're gonna keep pushing through. And so anybody in the machine learning program at K-State, it'd be cool to have you guys go along with this, because we're gonna be hitting the job field at some point. And creating opportunity for each other is something that we should do, going to the same school and alumni. But also, too, anybody interested in drones, especially vets, path that I'm going to take, I'm going to reach out to places. I'm going to talk. I'm very persistent. I don't give up that easy. So we're going to push as hard as we can into this, and I'm excited. I want you guys to see the progression, see the growth, but also, too, I want to be able to go back to this video 5 years from now and say, you did a good job. You made it. Like, all that stress that you did was not in vain. So I need to change my header on LinkedIn now. But I also need to change my goals. But there is something about being in the Air Force and being in the air. I don't want to give up on this. This would be so much, not only it would be so much fun, but this is a career that I'm willing to be like, if I work until 85, I'm not really working because I'm having the best time of my life. And so that's just something that I want to do for myself. I don't want to give up. I don't want to tell my kids to go chase their dreams and then they go and, dad's choosing something easy. So let's choose something that is for us. Not that it's easy or hard, but let's choose something that it's for us and that's going to make us happy every day. So next video, probably due in about a week. I think for the next video, we're going to try to discuss part 107. I think that's the first thing I need to get. So that's the FAA certification to fly a drone. So we're going to I'm going to go through, I'm going to have some discussions this week. Next video will be about part 107, what school we're going to, how we're going to obtain it, what we're going to do, how this is going to change our path and trajectory of, how are we going to get that job being an integrator on a drone. And then from there, I'd like to make another video about what companies I'd really like to work with. Preferably if anyone's here in California, in the Northern California, that'd be a great place. But let's go through it. Let's see. I'm very thankful for this. For 14 views, I am very happy about that. So thank you to whoever's tuning in and watching. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Hopefully what I'm saying is something that's impactful to somebody. So I don't know, it might be impactful, but I appreciate that. I thank you. We'll see you guys next week. We'll do another check-in, part 107. We found our path. We found our goal, what this channel is going to be about. That's why it's the Michael Cox Project, because you guys are on for a crazy, crazy ride up in this brain up here. But thank you guys. See you at the next one.